Hey, what's up? It's Erin. It's Tuesday, July, excuse me, July 19th, and we are here for Money Mamas Live. This is a special edition. We're going to go over our usual updates and everything. Oh, I'm in my living room. There's a bunch of stuff. Pay no attention to this corner. That's all the stuff I'm clearing out. I'm doing some cleaning, some cleansing, but I got everything as far as like the front door. And yeah. So anyway, we're in the living room today. Why? Just because it's nice and cool down here and it's hot upstairs, and I just felt like moving around. So hopefully sound is okay. Looks like everything's fine. Not going to worry about it. Okay. Real life. Kid pictures. Stuff to get moved. Anyway, how is everyone? I hope you're doing well. I hope July's been treating you well. I cannot believe the month is over in 10 days. That's ridiculous. And I'm very excited that I'm going on a little trip tomorrow. I get to go to Colorado and see family, so that's going to be pretty fun. Yay. And what else can I tell you? I've been thinking a lot about like what would really help people, and like what makes me different than some of the other people online that do these same kind of trainings. And one thing is that, well, as you know, I educate. And I know a lot of people do too. And there's some really big people and they're very powerful and they're really, really good. You know, like Drew Burton, he's superior. He's awesome. But what makes me different is that I have tended to focus on programs for introverts. It's like for people who I've just been calling like suck at recruiting. If you're not so good at recruiting, well, let's just say it this way. Maybe you're not good. Maybe you don't have time. Maybe you just don't want to. Maybe the thought of recruiting people makes you like shudder and convulse and curl up in a little ball and go, no. Or, you know, you think about recruiting and the next thing you know, you're like 15 videos into random animals snuggling on the couch kind of thing, and you never actually get to it. So I decided, what if there was a way to set this stuff up so that you could get results? Sorry, my hands get really big when they're near the screen. I'll try to do hand movements back here. Awkward angle. Sorry, big hands. Okay, I'm done. What if you could still get good results, but not have to do heavy recruiting? What if when those people show you that they have like 75 or 100 or 600 referrals in the program and they're boasting how well they do, and the thing is that's not realistic for people. That's not necessarily how most of us, and I'm even going to go for 99% of people, are not doing heavy recruiting. There's like those at the top, and then they get their 500 people below them, and then each of those people gets, I don't know what average is actually. I'm guessing if you cut out the outliers, like the super high-end ones, maybe 20. Maybe if you have 20 referrals, that's a lot, but I'm still thinking most people don't even have 20. So I looked at programs that were even less than that, less than 20, way less than 20. Like, what if you could start recruiting for 5, 4, 2, just get 2. There's none that are actually 3, so that's why I skipped 3. So let's see. I'm going to put this over here. That's good. So what if you could, oh brother, what if you could recruit at the most, and I tell you 2 to 4 people. No, I'm going to make it 2 to 5 because there is one that's actually 5. I'm going to go over some things today too. There has been some new developments. Remember that whole thing with Solarium? They've cut out some programs for, legitimate reasons, I think, but I have not cut them out yet. However, it may be that they're not going to be around for much longer, We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, if you could recruit just 2 to 5 people, and even better than that, I'm going to give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe like 7 programs. I can't remember. We'll go look at the website. But you could actually recruit the same 5 people and have them enter under you in those 7 different things. Now, hold on before you're like, oh, no, nobody has that much money. I have worked it out that if you had joined all 7, the most you're going to have to get, okay, don't freak out. It was like $278. I'm going to tell you the exact numbers. It was like $278.95 to do all of them. But you could actually come in with the step 1 and step 2, like level 1 and level 2 programs for less than $98. And even better than that, I have put together a package that will be out of pocket $8 and I think it was 85 cents. $8.85. That's it. You can start for $8.85, recruit no more than 2 to 5 people. Now, of course, this has to do with you getting the right 2 to 5 people that will, 1, participate in the program, and 2, also do their part to get 2 to 5. But my goal now is to actually do this and get 1,000 people in. I want 1,000 people to come in. I've also chosen programs that have spillover, which means, let's say, come on guys, we can do this. I get my 1,000 people. I get my 1,000 people to come in even at the lowest level. That means anybody who comes in under me, because these are like 2 by 2 by 2, is going to get spillover. If you do your part, you're going to build, because I'm going to continue adding spillover, and you're just going to be like, wow, that was a nice surprise. All of a sudden I have people in my downline. That is really cool. And you're going to be very, very happy with yourself for participating and getting out your $8.85. So what do you need in order to participate in this, what I'm calling, and I'll show you why I am calling this the 550, 500? Well, because those are nice numbers. That's actually why. And they're easy to say. So really, I could have called it like the 698, 98.85, and 298.75. Anyway, that's really much harder to say. The 550, 500 program, essentially, if you have about $5, $5 to $10 that you can spend, and you're not going to miss it, and you really want to get into some online stuff, I've got some programs for you. If you have about $50, let's say 50 to 100, I've got some programs for you. And if you could fill these 2, the 5 and the 50 level, and you have money up to say 200 to 300, maybe even more, I've got some programs for you. Of course, each of them do different things, but there is a factor in what I decided made a good program. I'm going to tell you the honest truth about some of them, because I did do my research, and I'll just show you. I'll show you. One of them found out to be not necessarily run by the best people. However, I still kept it in here, and I'll show you why. It's essentially because when we get our people, you're not going to be sending money to the corrupt admin. You're going to be sending money to each other. And that is why I want this to work. And that's why I want this to actually be something that we are working on together. Okay, let me do screen share. Screen share. Okay. I'm going to log out of there. Ta-da! Oh, whoops. Oh my God. Sometimes, sometimes being me is interesting. Okay. We're going to go to the website that I built last night. I was posting this online last night. Okay, seriously, it was 1 in the morning. It might have been closer to 2 in the morning, and I posted it, and then I get a comment. I'm like, ooh, somebody commented on my site, and this comment was, why are you still awake? Which was actually pretty funny. Why are you still up? I'm like, all right. So let me get my special off the book use drawing program. Okay, here it is. This is the 550, 500. I actually kind of like my logo. It's very like new. What is like modern? It's very modern. The 550, 500. you're just going to keep growing with these programs. So let's see what it is that is included in here. All right. So like I said, this is for people. Oh, did I shut it off? That was silly. Okay. This is for people who either hate recruiting, are not good at it, or just plain don't want to do it. If you're not going to bring in 20, 30, 100 people, and you're not going to be having bragging rights about being like top recruiter in the program, then I want to work with you. I want 1,000 people who are not top recruiters in their program, but you still have the ability to bring in 2 to 5 people. And really, if you did the 2, honestly, we would still be okay. 2 to 5. I really want to see these grow, and we're going to have to do it ourselves. You know why? You know why? Because no one's going to do it for us. I have been sitting in some pretty cool programs, and honestly, I've been waiting for the promised spillover. If you are unsure what spillover means, that simply means that you are set up in a program where it's like there's 2 by 2 by 2, right? Or it could be, are there any 3s? No. There's a 4 by 6. It could be 4, and then all these people have 4. You get the idea. I don't have to keep drawing this. I just do it because it's fun. And let's say this person gets this one, and now this person brings in their new friend. This new friend becomes this person. Get it? Get it? And then if this person, if this person brings in 2 people, one of them goes here, and then the other one gets placed under one of these. That's what spillover is. It helps everybody. Spillover programs are nice when they work. I have, there's spillover programs here and here, but not here. And you'll see why. These are very special kind of programs. High alert. I want to give you options for coming in with low risk. This is low risk, low recruiting, high success. Low risk, low recruiting, high success. If we can do our 1,000 people, if we can get 1,000 people to do 2 things. 1 is open a Payza account, 2, a Bitcoin account. And if you don't know how to do that, please get in touch with me. Contact Erin at BizRank Pro, and I will forward you some training on that. BizRankPro.com. I will forward you some training on that. Oh, by the way, this is not actually me, and I was not on American Idol. This isn't my video. That was my holding place, because I made a video and it was so embarrassingly awful. I had one person watch it and she said it made her dizzy because I like stomped around the room cussing a little bit. I know, I totally cussed, but it was really too embarrassing, so I have to redo it. But anyway, if you do the Payza and the Bitcoin accounts, you'll be in good shape. Why? You need to have some sort of way to get paid and to pay. If you aren't willing to even go this far, then I really don't know what to tell you. Like, you actually have to go ahead and make some accounts. Payza is, if you're not sure, like PayPal. It's a different payment processor. Bitcoin, if you're not sure, is only like one of the most awesome things in the world. And it is a cryptocurrency. So you can't actually hold a Bitcoin in your hand, but you can hold a Bitcoin in your wallet and put it into your bank account for real money. Bitcoins are worth a lot. Chances are, right now anyway, having 1 Bitcoin means you have, I haven't checked today, but so this will be a little bit off. Last time I checked, it was right around like $671. If you have 1 Bitcoin, that is the equivalent of 671 USD. When I started with Bitcoin, now it's kind of silly because when I started with Bitcoin, Bitcoin was worth less than $300, and now it's way up. Now this could definitely fall, of course, right? Like this could plummet, and your 1 Bitcoin, if you had it, could now be worth, $300. That doesn't seem like it's happening right now. It's kind of freaky that it keeps going up, 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 up. I hope it stabilizes. But if I had 1 Bitcoin, it was 300, I would now have $671, like totally doubled my money. That's pretty cool. But Bitcoin is a currency. It trades between any other what's called fiat currency, and the fiat means real, It's a currency you can hold in your hand, but Bitcoin you can transfer Bitcoin. It's buy and sell Bitcoin between your own currency and have it. You can also get like cards that just, you can go and buy straight from your Bitcoin account. So you don't even need to actually sell that back into your own currency. So here's the $5 plan. If you really only have $5 or $10 to start, then you're going to click here. Let me show you what these clicks look like. What else did I need to tell you? What else? We're looking at bringing in 2 to 4 people. Did I say that already? If 1,000 people bring in 2 to 4 people, you know what that looks like. And that's going to grow like exponentially. And that's pretty awesome. And we are going to make a buttload of money, people. A buttload. Okay. I even said a worse language yesterday when I was stomping around my living room. I don't like cussing that much. Sometimes I do. It can feel kind of powerful. But anyway, mostly I can figure out other words. Yeah, I can like stretch my vocabulary enough not to. Anyway, what am I talking about? Okay, so when you click on that, you get to Paid Rocket. Paid Rocket takes Bitcoin. Here, let me outline. Paid Rocket takes Payza or Bitcoin. These are hyperlinks. Oh, by the way, if you click this, you will go to Coinbase. When you set up your Coinbase account and you fund it with $100, you will get $10 in Bitcoin free. And so will I. Isn't that nice? Like, you're going to give me free Bitcoin. You're going to get it too. So this is 2 happy people ending up with an extra $10 in their pockets. Your responsibility with Paid Rocket is to bring in 4 people. You don't actually have to if you do the 2 to 4, but I really want people who are willing to say, yeah, I can find 2 people. And here it is. It's a one-time $2.35 fee out of your pocket, because every time you are going to go up in levels and be able to make more and more and more, you're going to be using your earnings. So what's good about this one, and this definitely has spillover. This is 100% a spillover program. So anybody that comes on and uses my Paid Rocket account is going to be placed under someone else under my line. And that's really good. It means that you're going to see a name to pay. When you go to make your $2.35 one-time payment, you are not going to pay to me. You're going to pay to someone else. You can ask me if you want, if that person is the correct person, just by messaging me on the Paid Rocket system. What happens is on the first level, pretty quickly, actually, you get 4 $2 payments. Then you pay $5 to level up to level 2, and you will get 16 $5 payments. And then you pay $10 to level up to level 3, and you will get 64 $10 payments right here. So that's the potential of 8 plus, I think that's 80 if I'm doing that in my head right, plus 640 for just 3 levels. Out of pocket, you have spent $17. No, it's not even out of pocket. Out of your earnings, you spent $17, and actually it's going to be more like $18 in some sense, because there is service fees. When you use Payza, there's service fees, and you have to pay the fees. That's why you need $2.35 if you're paying out of Payza. If you pay out of Bitcoin, you don't have to. Payza is good. Everybody on this system has Payza because they just added Bitcoin. Now, the warning here. Oh, and here's the video on how to get started with it. The warning here is that the people who are the admin for Paid Rocket were being very sneaky. I joined under one team, and the admin, we believe it was the admin anyway, messaged everybody on the team and said, no, up level to level 8 right now. Everybody must get there as fast as possible. Pay Poseidon. Okay, there's two things to be aware of right now. One of them is username Poseidon. The other is username Alex Valadia. These 2 people are, I believe, the admin of Paid Rocket. What's really weird about Paid Rocket is they are not open about who admin is. Why I'm okay with that is because you're paying people directly. And if I'm up here and I, of course, have, I'm on somebody else's team, Bing, whatever, I'm on somebody's team. And then my people come in here, and then their people come in here. And I do have people down to level 3 now. They're starting to level 3, which means I need to up level to level 3. Actually, I think I already did. Oh, I did. I'm on level 3. So I can receive these payments. As long as everybody is one level ahead of whoever is their lowest level, then you will never see these names come up. What happens when you see these names come up, it means that somebody up here never up leveled, and you get, what's it called? Default. The default account is either called Poseidon or Alex Valadia, and you end up paying admin, and they are making bank off of people not upgrading. That's sneaky, right? It doesn't even warn you. It just says, no, pay Poseidon. You don't need to pay admin. All we need to do is make sure that I stay one level above you and that your people stay one level above. If you ever seen Poseidon or Alex Valadia, it means somebody did not up level, and you can email me and say, hey, who's my up level? I need to get in contact with them. And I'll let you know who it is so that you are not ever paying the wrong person. Okay? Now, the reason I like this is because it is member to member, which means even if the admin has been sneaky. Now, the only bad thing is if the site shuts down, in which case you haven't lost money. You're just not going to make a huge amount, but you won't lose money because I guess the most you'll lose is $2.35. Okay. Because you're not going to up level until you have at least 2 people come in. Once you have your 2 level 1s, then you will upgrade. So you're never out of pocket more than $2.35. That's it. That's your big loss here. And by the way, if you cannot afford to lose $2.35 to potentially gain more, then you are in the wrong game. Never put money into this that if it was gone tomorrow, you would be 100% freaking out and it would ruin your life. If you financially cannot afford something, don't do it. Wait till you can actually afford it. That you actually have made money in something, or you have enough to cover it and it's not out of pocket, that it's your earnings. That's the only smart way to do this. The only smart way. And yes, from experience in losing money, I know that that's the only smart way. So this is member to member, which means if you come down on your level 3, you're going to be paying this when you're level 1. Let's see, you'll be paying the level 1 here. No, that's my level 2. So let's say level 1, level 2. Oh, I have people down here. So I actually have people down here too. This person is going to pay this level 1, this level 2, and then me level 3. Because I have already upgraded to level 3, you will see my name when you get to level 3, and all will be good. When I start seeing people on my level 4, I'll upgrade to level 4 so that you are never paying the wrong person. When you get to level 4, you'll still be paying, this is your level 1, your level 2, level 3. And then I'll just make sure to stay one step ahead of you. That will block all this stuff above. And who freaking cares what happens above here? I will take the hit. If I have to pay Poseidon to up level so that it keeps our downline safe, then I will. And because you always want to be paying somebody else in our line, because that's the only way that it helps everybody. So the more we grow this, and if we can grow it 1,000 people down, and there's already, how many people? There's close to 20 in this line right now, in all these lines. But if we can keep growing it down, it's going to only make it that much stronger, okay? So you do need Payza or Bitcoin, but I'm going to recommend Payza right now, just because if something goes wrong, you can dispute it. You can't dispute Bitcoin. That's typically not a problem in some of these other programs, but I'm telling you the honest truth. There is no Facebook group. There is no official paid Rocket Facebook group. There are support groups, and I just joined one. I'm also in one, but I'm also going to have you come into Money Mamas, and that's my group. Even if you're not a mama, we can all enjoy being Money Mamas. Boys and girls allowed. That's Money Mamas on Facebook. Oh, I made a short link. It's bit.do/Money Money Mama FB. You know what I need to check is if the FB is lowercase or uppercase, because that's going to make a difference. Hold on. BitDo/Money Mama FB. Let's see if that goes the right place. Yep. Okay. So it is capital. Got to remember that. It actually makes a difference here. Perfect. Okay. Got it. So it is capital F and capital B. BitDo Money Mama FB. Facebook. Money Mama Facebook. Okay. That's program 1. We didn't even get through level 1 yet. Okay. The other one in step 1 is for just another $6.50. So again, if you have around $10, these are going to be your best bets. The other ones you can't really get into for $10. And if you're joining a rev share where you have to rely heavily on recruiting, again, this is for people who are like, recruit? No. This is you right here. Meh. You see recruit and you're like, boo hoo hoo, I'm not going to do that. Makes me sad. If you have $10, I'm giving you 2 programs that I already know about that work. This one does pay out. This actually pays out really, really quickly. Okay, here's what's weird about this one. It only uses Bitcoin. It's 0.01 Bitcoin to get in, or Euro. That's their 2 currencies they do, but we're going to do Bitcoin, so we're all here. And here's what's different about this one. There's a spillover thing, but it only works if you actually bring people in. That sounds weird, right? Like everybody actually has to bring in 2 people in order for this to work. But if again, come on, universe, show me that 1,000. I want you to be one of the 1,000. Okay, let's say we actually have 1,000 people come in and they are all under me. Just imagine, but you know what? It's not going to quite work that way because let's say I get 50 people and each of those 50 people bring in 2. We're already like 150 people in. This is awesome. Okay, but what happens is you bring in 2 people. Oh, and like I said, Bitcoin right now is like, it was $6.70, whatever. So right now it's about $6.75 to get in. You're not going to do anything. And then the next level up is 0.02 Bitcoin. You're not going to do anything until you get this money back. Okay. This money stays in the system, but it's really easy to get the money out. The confusing thing about this is when you first log on, it's in Russian. And so you have to translate it. And there's like really not any information about it. So you're going to go in and be like, what the heck? Oh, and there's a lot of different options. So right now I'm going to show you what's going on in here. Again, this was one that I was faked out, which I'm kind of mad. Actually, there's a lot of us that are mad. We were brought into this program under someone who's like, yes, it's going to be amazing. There's going to be all this spillover. Just wait. And then a week and a half later, he's like, what? I never said wait. You have to go get your own people. I kind of think he didn't know that coming in. So I get to educate you before you come in, but you have to bring in 2 people. The reason this works, it's not a binary. Binary meaning that it goes down, 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 like Paid Rocket. Okay. It's not a binary system where it's like this, 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 this. It's, it does go binary, but I think it's, shoot, what is it? It grows, is it 7 levels or 7 people? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's something like, see, I will double check with you. I'm sorry. I want to give you correct information, but if it only grows 7 levels and I bring in more people, it recycles everybody. Like everybody keeps filling the matrix and getting new money. It's however this works, however these recyclers work. It keeps going around and around and everybody gets back in the system and makes a new matrix and keeps placing people. So the more people that come in, they get placed, but you have to actually get your 2 people and then it fills in the system down from there. So this one, only join if you're definitely going to invite 2 people to come in under you. I will build as much as I can. The other thing I can do is when I have people come in and you come in, I can share your link with them. Get it? I will share your link with them so that they are joining under you and they become your referral, not mine. That's how we'll grow. So total plan out of pocket right now for step 1, $8.85. You have to recruit a total of 4 people. That's it. You can use these same 4 people for the next one. Since this is a training, I am going to go to over here to 1990 and show you what this looks like. It translated. See, it translated right away. So it's going to look like this. You're going to put your login. Ooh, should I actually do it? Let's see. See if I can make a fake account. There. And then it's auto-filling this, but what happens is you're going to put in your username and hit this button, and then it's going to ask you to sign in. Okay, so I'm going to go into mine. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I think it's telling me that the person, wrong email. Oh, okay. Let me just go sign in. Sorry. Not sign up. Let's just sign in. Okay, don't be afraid. It's going to be all bare bones back here. This thing, by the way, has grown by a couple thousand people since I opened it up. Okay, so it looks like this in the back, and you're like, what is all this stuff? Let me show you the only thing you need to worry about. The only thing you need to worry about is when you go to finance, you are going to, oh, I had to put in a wallet, so I clicked here. See how it says US and Euro? No, those are not in there. The only thing you need to do is fund with, no, sorry. I'm getting this all mixed up. It's the finance. And you don't even have to, oh, recharge. Oh my gosh, sorry. Okay, not Euro, not USD, Bitcoin. You hit recharge your account. Now here's what's cool. Let me see. Oh, I don't have the money in here because I spent it. A little thing comes up next to this when you have a personal balance, and you click it and it automatically puts your money into the outgoing data, the withdraw data, and then it gets sent to you like within a few hours. One package costs 0.01. Okay, sorry. Recharge the account. Here's the Bitcoin address to send to. You send money to that Bitcoin address. And if you're not sure how to use Bitcoin, then you'll need to find out. And then once you do that, it shows up here in this balance. And then you're able to look at the matrix. No, not the matrix. Yeah. Hold on. Packages. Oh my God. Packages. I already got that one. We are doing, no, I didn't. We are doing the one called Matrix Marketing in Bitcoin. Matrix Marketing in Bitcoin. You're actually allowed to do whatever you want, but we're doing the Matrix Marketing in Bitcoin. This is what it looks like. Isn't that neat? This was the team I joined. I'm going to take this down because I'm kind of mad. I don't want my team. I don't really care about this team anymore. They did nothing. I want a team that does something. That's lame. Okay, so where did we go? Finance, down at the bottom, recharge your account, send Bitcoin from your Bitcoin wallet to that address. It will show up there. And then you can go to your packages and activate. I activate. If I want to activate here, I can. It's going to tell me there's not enough money in the balance. When I have this much money, it will allow me to use my balance. It'll say balance right there. Right now it says deposit that much. So again, it's going to go back here and tell me, make sure to go put the money in. So did you see what that was? That was packages, matrix. There's actually this one down here in the euros too. We're sticking in this Bitcoin one now. Can you imagine? This would be really cool. This would be really cool for us to get all this filled. And this is 2 by 2 by 2 by 2. So the first one is 0.02, and then 0.05, 0.1, 0.2, 0.5, 1 coin. So by level 7, you're paying the 600 whatever, then you're paying 1,200, then you're paying 1,800. You get it. Like, you're actually making a crazy amount of money. If you're at 30, this is what, $18,000? That's crazy. Crazy. Okay. So that's this one. Nothing else to show you right here, except like literally nothing on my team, right? So when you sign up, I'm gonna log out of here. When you sign up, make sure you have your Bitcoin. You need about $6, $6.70, $6.50, and the total out of pocket for this plan is $8.85. Let's move on. I know you're dying to see, well, what is the next one up? So let's say I have myself $100, Erin. Well, you join those two. Why are we diversifying? Because it's really important to kind of keep your money flowing, but it's specific enough that if, let's say it again, come on, universe, show me the people. How many? 1,000 people. If we have 1,000 people, and actually I don't even need 1,000 yet because there are some people already in there, but let's just say 1,000 people. We need 1,000 like-minded individuals to all decide to go on these. And you're thinking, yeah, well, this benefits you because you're at the top. That's true. But it benefits everyone else too, because I'm going to benefit to a certain level. But if I can bring in even more people than what benefit me, it's going to benefit you. That's why I want this to work. I want it to work. And I want it to work for people who see like they brought in 3 people on their own and they're still getting a lot of benefit. Okay, here are our step 2 programs. StyForp. StyForp is profit backwards. This is one I was not sure about, and now I'm just thinking it's amazing. Okay, so what happens is you pay $40 one time and $9.95 a month, or you pay $99.95 for the year plus the $40 one-time fee. So your fee in, if you do the yearly option, is the $149.95. You can also upgrade to the plus, which means like then you're going 15 levels deep and you're getting this extra sign-on bonus when people sign on. However, what's interesting is there's really no recruiting necessary. If you bring people in, cha-ching, all the more better for you. But if you sign up yourself and you just sit back and do nothing, you are going to benefit. The cool things in this are there is a ton of training, there's a ton of tools, and a ton of ways to help you bring in people. There's a ton of ways for you to bring in people. It also has autoresponders that automatically go out to any person who signs up as a pre-enrollee. And it also helps them as they get into it. But I have really not done anything. I have participated in a rotator link, and I have put my link up on some RevShare sites, and I have 2 pre-enrollees. One of them is trying to get in right now, and I think he will. But I have, aside from my 2 pre-enrollees right now, I have 10 people under me already. I have 10 people that I did nothing to get. Like I actually did nothing to get those 10 people, and it's going to keep growing. So you come in, you're going to get people. You just are. Like you really aren't going to have to do anything. I'm going to do some work. There's people on my team who are going to do a lot of work. And let's just say there is a massive amount, something around this number, massive amount of people that are being invited to join this. And they are going to be joining on our team. Okay? They're going to be joining on our team. So very exciting. My position's locked in, your position will be locked in, and you will be able to get some massive spillover. Okay, this is a 2x2, which means even you will receive new members even if you recruit to 0. This one works. This is $49 though. So if you're adding that to the 2 lower programs, you see why this one is a little step up. However, it's been around for 5 years, paying for 5 years. It's working. The second one is crowdrising.net. Now, this one I was all gung-ho about, but some things happened. The things that happened, the first thing that happened was that Solarium backed out. Solarium was going to bring in a lot of people. We were told, like, get in with Solarium. It's going to be awesome. CrowdRising is growing and growing and growing and growing exponentially, and it's not coming down our lines at all. So I have to build my own line. So let's say all the lines down here and I'm supposed to be down here and I'm like, yay, somebody from my upline is going to help me. They're not helping us at all. So let's help ourselves. Okay. This is called a donation platform. This is person to person. However, I was just informed that technically it's not legal in the US. And that is because it's not a pure donation. Like, there's something to be expected from it. However, there's another platform where you're donating to people and you're still expecting to get something from it. But I don't see why it's not a pure donation, because if you donate on like, oh my God, brain, Indiegogo or something, typically you are donating to get something back. Like, they're saying, give us $200 and we'll give you a free product. So that's what they're saying the technicality is. And Solarium is out. They are no longer promoting this. It doesn't mean it's not running and not growing, but we do. If you're going to join this, you're going to want to invite 5 people. You are going to want to invite 5 people. Okay. At the first level, you will turn your $20 when you get your 5 into 100, and you can use 25 of that, no, 40 of that to get to level 2. And then you can get 25 times 40 people in at level 2 and move to level 3. It continues over 10 levels. However, there's this thing happens that at level 5, they turn the automatic spillover off. Okay. So I already have my level 2 filled. It's filled up. You would come in somewhere on my, no, I'm sorry. Did I say that wrong? I have my level 1 filled. It's filled up. You would come here on my level 2 or my level 3, which are not entirely filled up yet. And you would, when you come under me, you're automatically going to be spillover. The spillover turns off at level 5. So we're not telling anybody to pay past level 5. You get to level 5. Seriously, level 5 is times 5, 625, right? 625 times 5, 20, whoopsies. What am I doing? 25, 10. I actually did that all backwards in my head. 12, 30. That's going to be a lot of people. Let's just go with a lot. Yeah, 3,125, giving you like $80 donations. That's going to be fine. Plus, it doesn't turn off. So anybody you actually get on your level 5 stays on your level 5, okay? You can just keep many, many, many of those. There is spillover. It definitely happens. And if you want to learn more, go here. There's plenty of videos that I have on CrowdRising. The third one in this level is Four Corners Alliance. So you'll see total out of pocket here is, hey, that's annoying. Total out of pocket here is $87.95. And if you do all the programs together, it's $96.80. And these are all one-time out-of-pocket fees, which is different than level 3 or step 3. I guess I keep going between level and step. I mean the same thing over here, the $500 programs, where you actually would continue putting money in or put more money in. Okay. Four Corners Alliance also has been around. It's been paying out people for 4 years. It's been paying out for 4 years. They've been around kind of quietly under the radar, but been around. You need $18 to pay. It's one time, and you can pay with Safety Pay, Solid Trust Pay, Bitcoin, or credit card. I opted for credit card just because it's an $8 fee, and then you buy a $10 product. And that is how you get in. You whoever brought you in gets a commission from that $10 product. Get it? So it's like commission based. And it has automatic spillover. Yes, 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 automatic spillover. And it's a 4x6. So there are 6 levels, and you get 4 people in each level. Then let's say, oh, geez, well, what if I have more than that? It actually pays you out in several different ways. There's 5 different income streams in this program. They have 6 different products. So you can see where the 6 levels come from, the 6 products, and they each get more expensive as they go. So the first product is $10. I can't even remember what the second one is. I'm going to say 40. I know the last one is like 300. And you get a percent. I think, oh yeah, they're calling 80%. You get an 80% commission off that. So somebody buys this. I now have this training product about how to get started with internet marketing, I think it's called, or like internet marketing, and I don't remember what it's about. And then there's more products and more products and more trainings and more trainings. And so you build this up. There's also this thing that when you get to level 6, I think it automatically turns on this magazine. It's a newsletter that you get every month. It's a really freaking expensive newsletter. It's $29.95, but you're only going to pay that out of the commission that you already make. And I'm already thinking like, I don't want that stupid newsletter. The thing is, you get paid off of that too. So when your people come in and you get a monthly residual off of everybody who gets up to that level, and it automatically turns on and they get the newsletter, you get that money too. And then you also get paid for like a bonus, a matching bonus for anybody you bring in that brings someone in, they match it. I don't know how all of this money comes out, but there's a lot of money flowing around this thing. There's a lot of money. What do you need to do? Invite 4 people. 4 people for $18 each. So if you got 4 people, let's say you have 4 people and they have $40 and they're like, gee, I really want to spend $40. You could get them into Crowd Rising for 20. You could get them into 4 Corners for 20. And now they have 2 passive income streams. And you have only had to ask the same 4 people to come in, and you have made a massive amount. Get it? And then they can do the same thing. Ask 4 people to join 2 of these. I really want the system to be like a system. This is kind of how I do my math teaching too. Like I hate textbooks. Like I hate following a textbook. I like to pick and choose and pick the best of things and put those together. So these are kind of the best of what I found online. And I also like them because of the spillover factor. And of course, you know, these are ones that I use. So that's your total out of pocket for step 2. Do you want to see 4 Corners? Here it is. Ta-da. This is how you do it. You join now. I'll show you. I'll show you what it looks like. So you pay right away. You make your account. You do your login details. Yes, you're human. Oh no, I thought you could pay with PayPal. Not this one. Bitcoin, I just did credit card. It worked fine. It says there was an error. If you get an error, you can try again, but I actually didn't get an error. It was fine. And then you see there's the enrollment fee, and then your financial literacy, understanding precious metal investments. That's what you buy first. Then you get your retail center, your website, and your business management. This one also has a killer automated, done for you, sends everything out when someone signs up system. So it just like gets them. Oh, there's something else too. There's this thing called like the Millionaires Club. And if you sign up through them, I have a website for that too. Maybe I should put that one on here. If you sign up through that one, then you also get the dedicated Millionaires website, which is kind of cool. It looks way better than this. So you don't even have to send this to people. However, I forgot to mention the best part, maybe not the best part, but you get this, you get in. I'll show you 4 Corners. We'll go do it. Let's go do 4. Let's see, join. I don't know. It's got some cool stuff back there. Hey. Oh, I see. Is it not 4? It's 4? No wonder I can never find it. Let's see the cool stuff. So yeah, look, I'm starting new here. I think we can really do some killer things. They've got this thing, your retail store. Let me see what my store is. I actually don't know. Oh, look at my store. There's my newsletter, my precious metals, financial literacy 2. Oh, the first 2. Now see, there's 6. So there's the 6 steps. The financial literacy part 2 is also $10. And then it's literacy 3. What happens when you enter the system? As soon when you make enough commission to step to the next level, then it will automatically step you up to the next level. You don't have to do anything. It just keeps buying the stuff for you so that you get this whole library of your amazing learning tools. And here's your platinum monthly newsletter. I know nothing about it other than that's a really expensive newsletter. But that's my store, and you'll get a store too. And the compensation overview. Let's see if we can. Oh, no. I don't want you to watch a video. No, I don't want to watch a video now. You can watch a video. You watch a video later. But it does really explain it all. And after watching it, I actually was really excited. Okay. Ooh. Oh, there's the US. Ooh. So people are signing up. Lots of people signing up. And you also get this thing called Starion paid membership. It's like another backend and strategy, whatever. There's like a lot of stuff to play around with. There's marketing stuff. Yeah. So this one is interesting. This one, when you come in, watch the video. I have to figure out where I put the video, where I put the special. I want you to get one of these too, but you have to join through the Millionaires link. So maybe I'll add that one. But I didn't tell you the best part. Hold on. Hold your horses, everybody. Let me tell you the best part. The best part is, if you want, I will take the time to take your links in anything that you sign up for and trade my links out for yours. So, and give you your very own dedicated URL. It's going to be bizbankpro.com/earn online with any budget -1-2-3, something like that. Like, I'm not really creative with the names of them, but it will be your links. And then if you don't know about my very favorite thing, it's called BitDo. If you haven't seen me use BitDo links, I love BitDo links. Okay. You can put anything in here and custom shorten it. I think you can do that with Bitly too, but I just really like this. I can track all my links. See, so then I can see which ones are getting good clicks. I can like change the link around. Huh, these ones are low. Oh. Huh. Ooh, that one's a 400. Ooh, that's not good. That one has 2,191 clicks. I hope that actually goes to something. That would stink if it went to nothing. Oh, no, it does. Okay, good. Anyway.
Hey, what's up? It's Erin.
Okay, Erin.
Found this video. It is because you are trying to make.
Shush. Shush, Erin. Okay. Anyway, you can do your BitDo links, and then you can also track them very easily. Whatever link you have. Let's see. I do BitDo / what did I call this one? Oh my God, I can't even remember. What the heck? Maybe I didn't do one for this. I'm just going to do Money Mamas. Put a dash after it, you get to see, even if you don't have an account, if you put a dash after it, you'll get to see all of your stats. So you can see, okay, look. So it's been 120 clicks on this one. That's lovely, blah, 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 blah. Okay, shows you everything. That way you can take your link that I make you and then short link it to whatever you want and have it come here and have your own links. Okay, great. Isn't that great? I think we went over all these programs. Yep, those are the 3 in there. So they're a little bit more, but they're all one-time payments. The next one is the 500 one, and these, like they say, are slower but stable, very stable. The only one in my funnel right now that I don't actually think is not very stable is Paid Rocket. And it's not necessarily stable because of whatever the admin is doing. However, I'm okay with that because we're not paying admin money. They can't hold our money. It's directly to us. And if we stay one step ahead of the game, we're going to be okay. Okay. You're not going to lose money. If you come in on the day that the whole thing shuts down and you're all angry, you'll do $2.35. You'll pay it to somebody. You can actually ask them for a refund. Okay. You can ask the person that you paid for a refund. So technically, if you have someone above you and the whole thing shuts down, you're so angry and you want your money back, they should be able to give you your money back. Actually, it happened before. Everybody, all the uplines refunded their downlines. So anyway, there's two in here. There's the one that I like to call Pig. This one is getting pretty exciting, actually. Pig. It's a private investor group. It's actually PIC because it's Private Investor Club. But I started with Pig. I'm going with Pig. If you want to know more about this one's completely hands off. Like there's absolutely no recruiting. You don't need to. In a while, you won't even be able to because it's going to max out. They're going to have a certain number of people and they're going to close the club. This is also fairly exclusive in that it's only by invitation. You have to email me. I can send you information. But people should only get into these ones. People should only get into these ones if, wait, I didn't write it there. If, where is it? Oh, I didn't even write it on here. I wrote on the email. Oh my God. Sorry. If you can say to yourself, if I put $1,000 into this and tomorrow I lose that $1,000, is it going to be a burden? Am I going to suffer because I lost that $1,000? If the answer is no, then sure, join. If the answer is yes, don't. Okay? Because there's two things that need to happen. When you're doing an investment of this quality, you need to be an actual investor. You cannot be someone who whines about losing money. Also, like sitting there and wondering where your money is. This one is really solid because typically the traders are getting more than 40% monthly, but we're getting paid 40% monthly. There's also a 10% like admin fee. And then other parts of that money goes into a fund. So there is a guarantee that you will not lose your deposit. There is a guarantee you will not lose your deposit. The deposit is what comes out of your pocket, not what you make. So you might have put in $100 and your account's up to like 3,000. And let's say something goes terribly wrong, you'll get your 100 back. You cannot be like, well, I didn't get my 3,000 because if you never took that money out, it wasn't yours necessarily to begin with. However, there is a plan and there's always the stability so that if a month had 30%, there's this account to back it up. So you still get your 40%. I don't see this one going anywhere or being awful. And I also don't see it stalling. I really don't. And the reason is they just added a new person and they're adding more and more traders. This is, it's called Forex, foreign exchange, like for currency and binary trade options. And you'd have to read up more on that. I would like to be able to do this, but I'm not going to. I would rather pay someone money and have them make 80% and give me 40% for me not to have to do anything. Like you literally give the money and it's for 12 months, but these are true. I actually use the calculator. If you put in $100 at the end of the year, you make $5,669 just by letting it sit and do the 40% compounding. If you put in 500, you will have 28,000. What would be really interesting is to like get, who knows, what could you do? You could actually, let's say you got halfway there or something and you had 14,000 that you keep in there. And, let me just do something easier. 15,000. So 40% of that is 2,000, right? No. Oh my God. This is so embarrassing. 6,000. Sorry people in my math sometimes. 15,000. I do other problems in my head. I'm not even going to tell you where I got 2,000. I was doing some other thing in my head. 6,000 a month. So you keep your 15,000 in there. you just keep 15,000 sitting pretty, and you can start taking 6,000 out every month and just have this 15,000 working for you. Just keep it working for you. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? So if you had 10,000 to put in, let's just say, that's a huge risk. I'm not saying do that, but if you did, you would be getting 4,000 back a month, and you could just let that 10,000 keep sitting and make you 44,000 each month, and just use that as like a nice a nice backup income. Okay. You need to email me. I can send you information on this. But again, if you cannot stand a risk and you're somebody that potentially wants to cry foul when things go wrong and not understand the risk that you took yourself into, this is not for you. I'm going to protect this program because I trust them, I like them, and I don't want to see it get messed up by people trying to ruin it. How would they ruin it? You could ruin it by trying to sue the people and say, I was supposed to get this money back, but you come in with an inherent risk. And the guarantee you have is that you'll get your money back. So if you put in 100, you'll get 100 back. Okay. Excuse me. The second one is similar. Again, it's trading. This one, actually, both of these just opened in April. So we really are going to need to watch what they do over the next few months, but I've seen nothing but money back from this one. So what happens in this, again, get in touch with me and I will help you get into it. Bitcoin is going to be your best bet, but they will take these other ones. And actually, no recruiting required. This one is a huge group though. Okay, this group is less than 100 people and it's going to shut off. That's why this one's private. This one's a public one. This group, they both have Facebook groups. This public Facebook group, oh geez, I keep writing off the page. This public Facebook group, oh wow, I'm over an hour, has over 2,000 people in it. And that concerns me a bit because you can't possibly have 2,000 people where some of them are with good intentions. Isn't that terrible to say? Pretty much. But the admin is very transparent and very available. People are here to help you. Here's how they work. You come in with a minimum of $100 and you get 10% directly back into your account every Friday. So what does that mean? That means if you paid with a Bitcoin wallet, let's say you have your Coinbase, and you put in $100, and it would be probably over the weekend. I think it opens on Friday for you to put money in, and then it closes. And they don't take any more money. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you will get $10 sent back to your Bitcoin. Just like that. You will just get $10 sent back to your Bitcoin automatically. You can now take that 10 and put it back in here. However, there is a $50 minimum to redeposit. So you would have to put 40 of your own back in or wait for a little bit and let this 10 accumulate. Okay. So you would have 150 in. This is how I understand it. So you can put that in on a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. It closes. You can't put it in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You get $15 back. You can take that now and either put in 50 more or keep your 15. And if you just kept your 15, your $150 the next week will give you another 15, But you put in, let's say you put in 50 more, now you're at 200. So now you made 20. And then you put in 50 more and you're at 250. And now you get 25 back. So let's see. You are putting money in every week, but eventually you're going to be able to, and this is weekly, okay? This is weekly. Like right here, we're at a month. You could do 300. Maybe you're even putting in more than 50. You want to put in another 100. So you're at 400, taking out $40 a week. Well, when that gets to 4,000, you're taking out 400 a week. You get that to 10,000, you're taking out 1,000 a week, and that's just for you. But this also pays really nicely for referrals, really, really nicely. But there's very specific steps on how to enter. So let me help you with that. I think Bitcoin is probably The best, I think you can pay in with any of these from what I remember reading the literature, but they only pay out Payeer and Bitcoin. So you can pay in. Oh, I think you can also, oh no, it wasn't on the last one. On the first instructions I saw, it said that there was a bank transfer option, like a wire transfer. On the second one, it only listed these. So I'm only listing those. But if you pay in with Perfect Money, you're going to need to pay out with Bitcoin. All this money goes into the same account, and then you get your 10%. Okay, so you can either redeposit it or compound, but it's a $50 back in, so you will have to supplement $40 to get back. So that's how this works. And I guess if you didn't want to put any more in, you just leave your 100, and after 5 weeks you'll have the 50 and you could put that back in. But like I said, do you see why this is a different kind of risk than the other ones? And again, no recruiting. The last one is kind of the odd duck, and it is the rev share. I'm starting to get tired now too. The one rev share I'm going to put in here, and that is my paying ads. They pay all with any of these. I use Payzen Bitcoin. It doesn't matter. You can use any of those. It really is $5 in, but honestly, to make an impact, probably 300. And that's not to discourage you from coming in with 100 if you want. But what's interesting about this one is it is going to be around a while, and you can get up to a point where you're getting $200 a day that you can take out. So this is a slower build. You don't have to recruit. However, you make more money when you do. But if you were going to look at a rev share and something you could come in with that's easy to do, solid company, bringing in higher returns. Again, none of the other ones that I showed you, you're not necessarily going to make more money by putting more in, but the 3 that I just showed you on level 3, step 3, will yield you more money the more you put in. So you do get to start with a minimum of $5. However, I think I came into with this one with 100, and then I added 100 more. And yeah, I think I'm right around 200, maybe 250 that I put into this one. And it's growing nicely. And there is actually money that I can take out every day or every week. I just haven't. I'm just letting it compile. I could do $50 right now, between 20 and about 20 bucks a day if I wanted to. But I'm like, 20 bucks a day. I mean, then I guess I could get my seed money back and then just keep letting that ride. But I am just going to let it keep going until I'm making that 200. So I would really like to have all of these little, not even quite little, but all these different ways to have this passive income rolling in. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready for the thousands? Now, when you come to this site, I'm going to put a video here that isn't American Idol. That's so funny. People are going to be like, what? But here's a little bit more about why, these programs are on here. And if you want, you can just get all of this information sent straight to your email. And when it gets sent to your email, it will actually have all the links for you. And I should even put the warning on there. I didn't put the warning on yet. Anyway, this is it. Let's go back to our Hangout and say goodbye. Okay, that is the 500 program in a nutshell, in a very large nutshell, because that was actually a really long time. But hooray. Let me see. Do I even get to see? Oh, street cleaning just went by. I'm so glad I put my car behind me. Okay. Anyway, that's it. This program. Can we do 1,000? Let's do 1,000. Let's get 1,000 people. If you're one of the first 25 of this 1,000, you are going to be in such a good position. So let's do it. And start off with $2.35. Get your feet wet. See how you like it. Then you can start branching out, and you're going to be very excited. Okay? Love you all, and I will see you next time.